Let's trade some more beaten up tech. He's the chief market strategist at bullseyeoption.com. And Alan, today you're going for the coiners, those minting the coin at least, the blockchain ETF, BLOK, which is down about 50% from the high.
Right. It's more of a pick and axe play. Now, I like the action in Bitcoin. It's come back to this $30,000-$35,000 support level, the key level it held, and then it rallied last time. So looking at it, I want to talk big picture first. I like what I saw last week as a technician, as a price watcher. The new relative lows in the S&P and a higher close, that's a very, very strong sign, in my opinion. If we get back to about 4,500, that's the midpoint of the drop from the top. Then we could see another V recovery. And then that targets 5,400 in the S&P, which is 15 or 20% above. So there's a lot of positives based on the price action, but we have to build on it.
Okay. So you are catching a knife here, Alan. A knife that has been bouncing for a couple days, though. It's like hit the floor, and it still is a pretty dangerous one to catch, but at least it's not falling straight from the sky.
Well, we're trading between 30 and 35 here for the last few sessions. A breakout of this targets 40. Now, I see a bullish divergence bottom, meaning it made new lows. Obviously, this has come a long way down. It's made new lows, but did not make new highs and imply volatility. So the sellers don't have as much strength as they have in the past. And that's typically when you see a profit-taking squeeze, that all these people that have all these built-up profits will start to buy back, and that'll feed it higher, cause more people to buy back, and so forth and so forth. This stock in the big picture has been trading between 40 and 60 for the last year before this breakdown. Markets often come back to their breakout point. So if you can come back to 40, there's a gap up above at 45. So there's a lot of positives here. And again, as we've been talking for many months, I positioned, and if you've been listening to what we've been talking about this amount of time, we're looking at April options and June options, and now this is a May play.
Okay. So you're going a little bit shorter term, and you're looking for something good here. I mean, this is a fund that can move 7-8% in a day. You got to have, I guess, some kind of exit plan, Alan, in mind for when you're going to pull the cord on a big rally.
Well, first we have to talk about this entry. Let's talk about this entry. I'm looking at a May 25 call. We've been to 5 in more than a year. So you're buying at a sharp discount where we're trading. The May option has 3.5 months. It's only $50 more expensive than the March. So I'm looking for something to happen here in the near term, but I have more time than I probably need, hopefully. Got it. Based on a bounce in this marketplace. Now, if it gets to that 40 level, at 40, that option would essentially double in value. So I'm looking at an in-the-money option. I think we're trading around 31.50 right now. So this option's trading at 7.50. It's 6.50 in the money. So I've got a lot of in-the-money value, a high delta of 75%. Again, it's a very conservative stock substitution strategy, looking for a recovery in this sector. But let's talk about the players this is. And I love the fact that it's an ETF. I don't have individual stock risk.
Right.
The players make up this ETF, NVIDIA, CME Group, PayPal,
right,
Coinbase. So it's a way to play these with a little bit, a little smoother runway, hopefully.
That is true. It's a bit smoother, but by the standards of the crypto market, which means it can still be a pretty bumpy ride. Don't forget MicroStrategy up there too, among some of the other ones. Good stuff. Thank you, Mr. Nuttman, for the trade. Buying the in-the-money call on BLOK. He's the chief market strategist at bullseyeoption.com. Chart master.